Welcome back. It's the day after Christmas, which means we have entered one of the busiest times of year for making returns. The Better Business Bureau says returns are not always easy, so the nonprofit has prepared tips to help you make holiday returns as simple and streamlined as possible. Cameron Nakashima from the BBB joins us to share these tips. Good morning, Cameron.
Good morning, Sarah.
All right, so tell us, what do we need to know?
Yeah, so the first thing, it was something that surprised me. Hopefully it maybe surprises you, but stores are not required by law to accept returns or make exchanges unless the product is proven to be defective or if it was misrepresented. Now, that's surprising because most stores do accept exchanges, so that's the good news. Though we need to be aware that over time, even stores that we're familiar with, their policies for returns will change, and a lot of them will have in place holiday-specific return policies. So that's products that were purchased around the holiday season or like holiday-specific items like decorations. And so some of the things to be aware of before you go and make that return, be aware of any fees associated. So whether you're doing it in person or if you're returning it, there might be a restocking fee, or if you're shipping it back, there might be a return shipping fee. Be aware of what types of funds are going to come back to you, whether that's an in-store credit or maybe it's cash back on your card, as well as any holiday-specific return items.
You know, that is interesting. I never knew that as well. And I'm glad that most stores do allow returns. So if a store does allow that and you have something to return, what do you need in order to make that transaction successful?
So the most important thing is to act quickly. A lot of stores will have a limited time when you can make those returns. So making sure that you get it within that return window is really important. The next thing is to make sure that you have all the stuff together. And that sounds into make sure you have the original packaging, the product, of course, the warranty, the receipts when you go to make that return. And then the last thing is have that ID ready, your photo ID and maybe the credit card or debit card that you use to make that purchase. And a lot of stores are requiring this now to help cut down and prevent return-related scams or return fraud. And so if somebody else bought you this gift, they might actually need to come with you and provide their ID or their card that they make that purchase on.
Yeah, certainly you don't want to be a target of scam or don't want to think that, you're scamming the store. So can you tell us a little bit more about what we need to know in regards to those return scams?
Absolutely. So stores are not the only victims of return. We can also, as people, can be victims of those too. And one of those scams that we see is businesses that are offering to handle all your returns for you. So they'll get all your personal information and say that they're going to just take a small commission of whatever that return amount is. What we see is that the majority of these business opportunities end up being scams. And so the best way to do this, to make returns, is just to go directly through the company that you made that purchase through. And now if it's online and you're not familiar with the website, you also want to look out for imposter websites so that you're not giving your information to a lookalike website that a scammer set up to collect your info. So a good way to do that is you can go to Better Business Bureau's website, bbb.org, look up the business, and on their business profile page, there'll be a link to their website. But of course, just do a little bit of extra research before you go and make those returns. That's really the important thing.
Awesome. Thank you very much for those tips.
Thank you.